Imagine waking up in complete darkness. The air is thin. Your heart pounds. You try to move, but you can't. Wooden walls press against your body. You scream, but no one hears you. You are 6 feet underground, buried alive. But this is not a nightmare. This actually happened. And the man who lived through it became a legend. This is the shocking true story of Angelo Hayes, the man who returned from the dead. It was 1937, in a quiet town in France. 19-year-old Angelo Hayes was full of life, fearless, adventurous, and always seeking excitement. On a warm afternoon, he hopped onto his motorcycle, the engine roaring as he sped through the streets. But in a single, tragic moment, everything changed. Angelo lost control. The motorcycle veered off the road and crashed headfirst into a brick wall. The impact was catastrophic. His body lay motionless. By the time help arrived, there was no sign of life. His head was so badly injured that his own parents weren't allowed to see him. The doctors declared him dead on the spot. A funeral was arranged, and just 2 days later, Angelo was buried in a cold, dark grave. Family and friends mourned, believing they had lost him forever. But what no one knew was that Angelo wasn't dead. His body had shut down, slipping into a deep coma. His heartbeat was so faint that even the doctors couldn't detect it. He was still alive, trapped inside his coffin, surrounded by silence, buried beneath the earth. And there he remained. For 2 long, agonizing days. Then something unexpected happened. The insurance company had doubts. Angelo's father had recently taken out a large life insurance policy on him, and suspicions arose. To confirm his death, the authorities ordered his body to be exhumed. As the coffin was lifted from the ground, the moment of truth arrived. The lid was pried open, and what they saw left them frozen in shock. Angelo's body was still warm. His skin had color. His heart was still beating. He had survived, buried alive for 2 entire days. Doctors rushed him to a hospital, where he spent weeks in recovery. Slowly, Angelo awoke, confused and disoriented, but very much alive. He had defied death itself. And when he regained full consciousness, he learned the horrifying truth. He had been buried alive, left for dead, but somehow, he had returned. News of his miraculous survival spread across France. He became a sensation, the man who had cheated death. But the experience left him changed forever. After his near-death experience, Angelo became obsessed with finding ways to prevent others from suffering the same fate. He went on to invent a revolutionary safety coffin, a burial system equipped with breathing tubes, a food compartment, and even an emergency radio. If anyone were mistakenly buried alive, they would have a chance to call for help. His story remains one of the most incredible survival tales ever recorded. A man buried alive, only to rise again. What would you do if you woke up inside a coffin? Would you stay calm, or would you panic? Let me know in the comments below. And if you love true shocking stories like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Fact Forge for more mind-blowing tales. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.